Hello, my name is Jeffrey Wilcox, and today I will be walking you through my website. As you can see, on the front page I have my name in the top left, and I chose a font that would be interesting, but legible, and somewhat professional, but also fun. I also have a picture of myself on the right side of this page with a little text that hovers when you hover over it, and I have a little bit of this description about myself with links to other parts of the page. Starting with this link here, this brings you down to my resume section, and if you click on my resume here, it opens in another tab, so it's more easy to see. Additionally, there's a little bit about how and where I grew up, as well as links to the other pages and why you might go to them. Additionally, there's these links up here, which will scale up, and a border will appear if you hover over them to indicate that they are in fact buttons. And there's also a link here to bring you down to the Connect With Me section of the page. Heading over to the technical page, I have 5 projects which all have buttons with a little description and text. I tried to choose images that would be interesting for an audience. So even if they don't know exactly what the project is about from the text, they can see that a project looks interesting and say, oh, maybe I want to check out this picture. And so they can just click on it. It will bring them to that section of the page. There's some text about what that project is, with a descriptive title, an image relating to the design projects, as well as a report on the project. And if the report is hard to see here because it's small, I also have a View Full Report button, and that's true for every section of this page. I wanted to make sure that it's available within the website if people want to read it within the website, but if it's difficult to read, I also wanted it to be accessible in another format. Every technical project here has an image, report, and a way to view that report in another screen. This characterizing silicon section is a little unique for this page as it is the only one that has a video. So again, picture, video report, and then you can open the video report in a new page. And if you scroll down to the bottom, there's a button to take you right back to the top so you don't have to scroll a bunch. And that's about it for the technical page. Going to the leadership page, I have 6 organizations that I'm involved with or decided to include on my website that I'm involved with. I have pictures within each of those sections and texts that relates to them. And because there's no report, I decided to include a button to bring the audience or the reader back to the top of the page, just for an ease of viewing and moving around. Lastly, there's the personal section, which has a few sections about where I'm from and what I like to do outside of my academics and career. And throughout all of these, I tried to keep a professional theme through the white background, which is something that I'd seen through a few professional websites that I really liked. I used a light blue background for the text boxes and the buttons, as I wanted to have a blue color in here, but I wanted to achieve that through something that was not going to hurt people's eyes while they're reading, and that's how I came across this sort of light blue color. The website as a whole also has a dark blue used for the border and the black used within the text, and I think that simple 4-color theme makes the site not too complex. I do also have my resume linked on this last page, just in case it was missed on the first page, as you do have to scroll down or click a button to get to the resume. And I wanted to divide up the pages with these horizontal line breaks, which I think makes it clear what section you're within. Lastly, I also decided to check out how the page looked in another viewer or another browser. So this is in Microsoft Edge, and it works just as well. It might load a little slower or faster, but all the same things show up. And if I were to scale down this window, you can see that everything scales together. And so if I scroll down, everything is still scaled together. And if I go to one of these pages, then these have also scaled together. The PDFs get a little squished, but that's why there's the full report. So even though they're squished, you can see what they are and open it in a new tab. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for checking out my website.